For many years, the quiet island of Umashima, located about 10 kilometers south of Kyushu, Japan, was a true paradise for a unique population of stray cats. These felines were not just part of the local scenery, but a constant presence in the daily lives of the residents. They roamed freely through the narrow streets, lounged under the sun, and even approached fishermen in hopes of getting a scrap of fish. To the island's inhabitants, the cats were more than just animals. They were living symbols of Umashima, an attraction for tourists, and an essential part of the island's charm. However, in September 2017, a sinister event began to change the island drastically. At first, it seemed like an isolated incident, a cat found dead under strange circumstances. But within days, the number of deaths increased alarmingly. Soon, nearly every day, new bodies were discovered. The pattern of the deaths was disturbing. The animals convulsed, lost consciousness, and died foaming at the mouth. Fear spread among the locals, who were at a loss to explain what was happening. With no clear answers, animal rights activists stepped in. Determined to uncover the mystery, they closely monitored the island, and after a thorough investigation, they made a shocking discovery. The cats were not dying from disease or a natural predator, but from something far more cruel and deliberate. Someone was scattering fish of an unusual blue color around the island. These fish were poisoned, and once the cats ate them, there was no escape. The trap was simple but deadly. The police launched a formal investigation, but the culprit remained elusive. Fear and outrage grew among residents and animal defenders who could commit such a cruel act. What would drive someone to do this? For 2 years, the case remained unsolved, but in October 2019, the truth finally came to light. A journalist from Mainichi newspaper managed to catch the perpetrator in the act. The person responsible was an elderly man from the city of Kitakyushu who had been traveling regularly to Umashima to spread the poisoned fish. When confronted, he claimed that his intention was not to kill the cats, but to reduce the population of crows, which he believed were a threat to agriculture. However, his actions revealed a complete disregard for the lives of the animals that lived on the island. Despite insisting that he never intended to harm the cats, his excuses were met with skepticism. Evidence suggested he was fully aware of the consequences of his actions. The case sparked public outrage, mobilizing both the residents and animal rights advocates across Japan. Now, authorities face the challenge of determining the criminal charges that can be brought against the suspect. He may be held accountable for violating animal protection laws, among other serious penalties. What was once a peaceful refuge for Umashima's cats has now become a symbol of the fight against animal cruelty. This case serves as a reminder that all life, whether domestic or wild, deserves respect and protection. And what do you think about this story? If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.